G'day and welcome to another big edition of the RDFNL Netball Show. Thanks to McDonald's as we pump up all the action in the RDFNL Finals series. Looking back on week one, looking ahead to week two. My name's Yeendy and I'm joined by Kim Bailey. And what a weekend we had. What a way to start the final series.
Yeah, we had some fantastic games. We had some wild and woolly weather on Sunday, from sunshine to hail to rain and snow, which was a little bit unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we start off with the first game, the qualifying final at Romsey, and which was in really good conditions. Macedon winning underwomaned, I should say. Chloe Wilson is out with an illness for a couple of weeks, so that's their goal attack. But you know, their strength is there. They had Kara Stewart, who just slipped into the goal attack position, and they looked really strong up to half time. Romsey made the changes. They swapped Hope Evans with Amelia Brock at quarter time, and then halfway through the second, Bronnie Blair came on and replaced Chelsea Ross. And to be honest, Chris, I think that was the move.
Yeah.
You know, different players match up differently against different teams, and this just seemed to work, this combination. And Bron's ball movement and that vision that she had into Millie was unreal. And at quarter time, it was Macedon only held on by one goal, and you've got a real excitement about the feel of this quarter, what the last quarter could bring us. But we didn't expect this.
No.
We didn't expect Romsey to play like I expected they could play the whole year, because you look at their list and you think, my God, this team is a superstar team.
Yeah.
They did what I thought they could do. They had a 20-goal-to-1. That's right, 20-goal-to-1 last quarter. And I kept looking at the score going, that can't be right. That can't be right. But they just took over the whole game. Steph Symes was amazing. Elle McDonald, she's just such a beautiful netballer to watch. And Sarah Sokolski, she was just amazing and just closed down Tara Burnip. You know, they had no pathway into the ring. Millie was unbelievable. I think it's the best game I've seen her play for the season, and she's had for the season. And you know, they were just amazing, and they all over. There was not one weakness in that last quarter. And Macedon would go away thinking, what the hell happened? But, you know, they're a great team. They'll bounce back. But, yeah, well done to Romsey. Awesome effort.
You called it, though. You've been calling it for right throughout the year, that Romsey's versatility, being able to change matchups, have girls come on and off with with multiple options up in the goal ring. You've called it, and they've used it to the advantage.
And that you do. As I said, you match up differently. Now, they play Lansfield this weekend, and that could, you know, that might work better with Hope and Chelsea. It might work better with Chelsea and Amelia. You just don't know. You've got to make that right choice on the day and leave it and win it, because it's all about finals now, and it's not we'll get everyone on. It's about winning the game, and they did that. And yeah, I think they sent a really ominous message.
And I think congratulations needs to go to Lena Way, sitting on the sidelines as well as a coach, to go, I mean, she's had an Australian experience, to go, okay, well, this matchup's not working, let's change things up a bit.
10 players to choose from.
Yeah, exactly. Make use of it.
Yeah, that's what good coaches do. They make those decisions. So, yeah, well done, girls. That was an awesome effort. But, you know, Macedon, great team. They'll bounce back.
Oh, exactly. There's no doubt about that at all. There's Lansfield had a big win on Sunday over Diggers Rest, 38-32, in a battle between third and sixth. Probably not too many surprises here, but I don't think we're surprised about the margin as well, because Diggers Rest showed that aside from a poor first quarter where they trailed by 7 goals, the game sort of didn't really change too much.
It was only the first quarter, I think, and they just couldn't peg back that margin. But to score 38 and 32 goals in atrocious conditions is amazing. And so congratulations, girls. There was actual snow there. Had to stop the game a couple of times for hail. And we know how slippery that Romsey court can get. But you know, just look at that. You know, T shot at 53%, which is ridiculous for her. She's an 80% goaler, but the conditions. But then you look at Courtney Arnett, and she shot at 83%. Amy Carroll had a great day. She's just a great player. And look, Diggers, I feel really sorry for them, because it's been such a close season this year. They could have easily sat a lot higher. They're a great team. You know, they really are. And let's hope that team sticks together, and they might, I expect them to go higher next year. But, you know, Lansfield, they've had a good draw, and they've moved through really, really well. You know, Taylor Watson's been really strong for them, and Liv Powell's, Annika Shearer, Ash Hyatt. They've got a really great defensive lineup. Big test for them coming up this weekend.
Yeah, definitely right there. And the game that you were at, the conditions were freezing.
Oh.
And I'll say this fairly. What a week. What weather conditions to have a game that goes to extra time. You would rather this be played in sunshine.
Look, it started in the under-19s games where we had to get the girls off the court twice. And just on the 19s game, congratulations to the Rockbank Football Netball Club. First ever final that they competed in any grade, and for 19s, and they got the win over Mountain Central. So congratulations to Liz and Leanne, Smithy and Gav. Great effort. Great to see so many people there too. So congratulations. But yeah, so there was teams on and off the whole court, whole day, and then we had great conditions up to the end of the game. And at the end of the game, it was all tied up.
42 apiece.
Yeah, and it was a really, it was a bit of a scrappy game in netball. It most probably wasn't the most nicest game to watch. Because there was definitely some skill errors there caused by the weather,
and just the pressure of finals too.
Yeah, and then the heavens opened up, and we had 2 7-minute halves, and it just pelted down for the whole time, and it was just a scrap, and it was just who could survive the scrapping. Look at the percentages, and these are for real. Hayley Matthews, 86%. Amy Stars, 76%. Rita White-Kay missed 3 goals for the whole game. She played amazingly, 90%. And Beck Morabito, 80%. For the conditions, that was amazing. And I think there was only 2 goals missed in that overtime period. It was unbelievable. Beck Morabito was just sensational, just so calm. And Rita, just posted up, moved when she had to. Rachel Dovison had a great game. But, for Rupo too, they were just unlucky.
Yeah.
And, it was just most probably a little bit more experienced lineup for Mountain Centrals. They were nice and calm as well. Prue Stanley had a great game. Dice McCormack did lots of changes to try and find that combination, but it was just, who could scrap the ball in the last part. That's virtually what it came down to, and it just happened that Mountain got that break and got 2 goals up, and that was it.
Probably says we've discussed with Mountain Centrals in the past as well. They make finals. Doesn't matter whether they will thrive, and there's no surprises here that they really dug deep when it mattered. And
Jade Fisher, she played. I think she played wing D. She was amazing. She was so good. Just a fast ball movement. Really, really impressed with her. And Jess May through the mid-court. We know how experienced Jess is. She was great too, and Sally Potbury. But yeah, they didn't really... it was a very, very even game. As I said, it wasn't the prettiest netball, but the conditions brought it back to that. But yeah, well done to Centrals, and bad luck to Rupo. Young team, if they keep that team together, they'll have a good future.
Exactly right there. And we turn our attention, switching gears to this weekend's big games. And on Saturday over at Clark Oval, we've got the crosstown rivals, Romsey and Lancefield, going head-to-head.
Yeah. After what I saw on Saturday, if they can do that again, I think Romsey's nearly unbeatable. But, what did Lee Matthews say? If it can bleed, you can kill it.
Yep.
Yeah, but
predator.
Yeah, but Lancefield, they've got a really good team there too. I think T's most probably T and Sarah's a really great matchup. I can't wait to watch. I'm really excited to see that because they're both really good players and in shooter and keeper. I have to go Romsey though.
Yeah, with your Romsey by about 4 or 5 goals there. I just can see Lancefield, their form's been impressive. They'll close the gap, and it'll be a game that goes their way. And the final game over at Romsey Park and on Sunday, and I can see we might be a bit divided on this one here. We've got Macedon and Melton Centrals, although I could be proven wrong.
I don't know, Chris. It's without Chloe there. It's going to be. I think it brings it back to the field a little bit, and I think it gives Melton a really good shot at the game. Rachel Dobson will match up really good on Kara Stewart if she plays there. I'm not sure if Taylor Hardiman will be back, if they could use her. This one could go either way. Katie Clark will be a good matchup on Rita White-Kay, and Janelle Birch on Beck Morabito. That's most probably the lineup. That's the contest I'm really excited to watch.
Yeah.
Different styles of player. Janelle's a player that likes to go out on the fly and have a crack at things and take that intercept ball, where Beck's the more the holding, moving, dictating where the ball's going to go. So they're quite different players, so it's going to be a really interesting contest. Geez, Macedon have lost, 2 games for the season. It's going to be hard to pick against them, but I would not be surprised if Centrals can do this. I don't know. I'm only going to go for Macedon because where they're finished.
Yep, I'm going to go for Centrals because they are the final specialists.
Yeah, they are. But I think it'd be a really disappointing way for Masson to finish, and they've had such a great season up there. But who knows? It's what finals are all about, Chris, and that's what makes it exciting.
Exactly.
And just before we go, we'd just like to, on a really sad note, pass on our condolences to the De Haas family. Young Lily passed away on Wednesday night. Really emotional time for everybody in the RDFL and the Haas family, the Riddle Junior Football Netball Club and the Riddle Senior Football Netball Club, who have done just wonders for this family and Lily, excuse me. Yeah. But, so best wishes to Simone and Chris and Brianna and Jolie. Our thoughts are with you, so take care.
And no doubt you have all the support of the clubs behind you as well. As we mentioned it only a few weeks ago that Rupertswood and Woodin Hesker did something special for them too.
And the support that the Haas family and Team Lily has by the RDFL has been amazing. So we love you all, and thinking of you.
We're thinking of everyone who was heading to a big weekend of final series, and we look forward to getting back and talking some netball next week.